Hi friends, welcome to my fall 2023 home tour. I usually do my fall decorating in August, and then that goes through September. Then October 1st is Halloween, and November 1st is Thanksgiving, and then December 1st is Christmas. But my husband and I came up with this great idea. Well, he came up with it, and I just agreed that December 1st I'd put up all the decor, but no tree. And then about the middle of the month we go buy a live tree, and I decorate that separately, and that is kind of our little tradition together. And then the day after Christmas, it's all gotta go, I'm done. So anyway, welcome to my fall tour. So we'll start here in the entryway. This is a wreath. I actually watch another YouTuber called My Cottage Diaries with Carrie, and she happened to go to Goodwill and find a wreath that reminded me of this. And she was gonna pull all the stuff off for the grapevine, which I get. If you don't have any use for it, you know, go for it. But I really loved the wreath when I saw it, and it had all the like crabberries and apples and plaid. So I tried to recreate my own, since I personally don't know Carrie, so there was no way for me to go and say, hey, I'll buy you a wreath if I can take that one. But whatever, this worked out well. So yes, I made that wreath. And then over here, I have our entryway little table, our little happy smiling suitcase. And then I keep my house here because I love my light up house. And then I have this little tiny little pumpkin cottage, and I made that. And then this one I bought off Etsy. And another little pumpkin I made. And then here's Eve in all her fall glory. And I like this twiggy thing so much. I am having trouble taking it out of this, but I definitely will at Christmas time because I have other things I like to put up, but so far I've been able to work it for every season. And these little baubles were a set of 12 from Amazon. This little guy is flocked. He's old. I found him off eBay. I actually used to have one, and I also had one that was a rabbit, and I just loved him, and I thought he would look really sweet in the nest. Not that mice nest in trees, but I still think he looks sweet there. So this is our little entryway. Oh, and the old iron skeleton-like keys, that also came off Amazon. So that is our entryway. Welcome to the living room. That's a fall blanket I bought off Amazon, and the little pumpkin pillow, I don't remember where I got it. I actually got it towards the end of the season, so it was really cheap. It's so soft. I'm really honestly surprised the cats have not laid there yet, but evidently they have standards, I guess. I don't know. This little wreath I got at an estate sale. And then these little baubles I also got at an estate sale. I don't think the same estate sale, but they're made to look like little little acorns. And then this little kitty I got at the Sanford Antique Mall. He was discounted because you can't see it, but his leg was cracked and re-established. If I could talk. But I just think he's so sweet. And then this is my most recent find, this little candle holder. I got that at Thriftique here in Fayetteville, and I absolutely love it. And I have pillow covers, so I've got those changed out for fall. There's Mr. Lenny. Hi, Kiki. He's a beautiful orange color for fall. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting you? Excuse me. Then my other fall cover. Then over here on this end table, this I got in an estate sale. I thought the doily would be perfect for fall. And this one came from the estate sale last week, and some little faux acorns. And this came off Amazon. This, I don't honestly remember where I got it. And so that's that end table. There he is, looking like the king of the room, Mr. Lenny. Then this candle is actually off Amazon. So the lid can go on there, and it fits beautifully. And it's cinnamon pumpkin, and it smells amazing. It has the wick flickering candle. Oh, I just love it. But I figure if once it's gone, I love the jar. This came from Thriftique last week. I should get some candy and put in there, but oh my gosh, I love it. Isn't it beautiful? So beautiful. Then over here, I kept a lot of my decor out and just kind of added fall touches because I love my decor, and I know once it comes to Halloween and Christmas, more of it will get taken down because I have much more Halloween and Christmas, but we'll see. Anyway, here's a little faux pumpkin. I believe that came from Dollar Tree. And then this came from a local antique store. Couldn't tell you which. They're salt and pepper shakers. I just think they're beautiful. Well, look, there's our friend May May. Did you come to join the fall tour, Lexi May? Look at them be sweet, so that in a minute you'll hear them fighting. Over here is my amber pumpkin full of potpourri. I love how that looks. And then I have another salt and pepper couple. I believe this was from my daughter's friend Erin. And this, I don't know where that came from, but I got it last year. These I got off eBay. Aren't they cool? They're iron. So I saw someone with something similar, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if I could find some. And sure enough, I did on eBay. Love it. Welcome to the fall dining room. I don't know if you'll notice, but with the new rug, finally got all the chairs covered. I did it myself in an afternoon, so they matched the blue on the rug. And I just think instead of competing now with the rug, they ground the chairs, and I just love it. Love it so much. They got a nice little subtle pattern so they can collect cat hair. Lovely. Anyway, my table runner, that came from, I believe, Home Goods with my daughter this year. The corn I got at an estate sale. The candle holders, these wooden candle holders, it's a set of 3, came from Amazon and then I got the 3 orange candles. This little basket came from, I believe, Thriftique, and then I had these left over from last year, little velvet pumpkins, and a couple more pumpkins. I believe this came from Walmart, and this came from a pottery place downtown called Greg's Pottery. They have a garage sale usually in the spring where if people have not picked up all their stuff and they never picked it up after they made it, they'll sell it for a discount. So I think I got that for 75 cents. That's like, I will take that. And then over here, I added to my newest obsession, autumn apple pie. These pie plates with the recipes on them. It all started because I have one from my mama. And I was like, oh, I should totally display those. So I have an apple one, I have a pumpkin one, I have a brownie one, and a blueberry pie one, and then the one that was my mama's, which is for cheesecake. And these sit out all the time because I just love the fall. And I added some more corn over here. I just think it's so pretty and so fall. And there's Steve and Billy hanging out, doing really well. Hi guys. We'll come over here to the Hutch. So this is my Hutch Hoosier. I don't know how old it is. Very old. Still has a nameplate on it, which is awesome. I leave it for fall almost all the time because it's my favorite season, and that's just how I want to have it decorated. So here's my kitties, Lenny and Lexi, and it's made by a shop on Etsy called Rabbit Hollow Prims. And I sent her pictures of my 2 cats and paid to have her make primitive cats that look like our cats, and I love them. Here's little stitching. I got that at Walmart. Just thought it'd be fun to add a little berries to it. And a long time ago, a friend sent me this little book pumpkin. And then this is a sugar press for cookies. I got that off Amazon. I have another one that's pumpkins, but this one I think I'll be for display. The other one I'm actually gonna try and make some pumpkin cookies. Then this came from Amazon last year. And this is a new treat from a friend. I bought one of her Firestone mixing bowls, and she threw this in as a treat with some faux acorns, and I love it. My little Lori Mitchell friend with her freaked out hair, Twiggy. And then over here, I have my little fall little fairy. And this little guy, he's my first original clay critter I made. The little jack-o'-lantern. This is a little brown pitcher. And I got this off of eBay. It's hand-blown apple. You can see me in the reflection. Then last week, I bought this at I don't remember. Oh, at Leclerc's, and it's markings on it from Japan. So I thought it was super fall and cool. And then I don't know what little picture in there, but that's my little fall vignette. It stays like that, and I just kind of change some of the pieces out. The only time I really take everything out of there is for Valentine's, Easter, and Christmas. Otherwise, I just add fall pieces in different fall pieces to it throughout the year. I'm so impressed with them that they're just getting along. They have their moments where they seem to be friends, and then all of a sudden you hear cat fight noises. Lenny is 15 and Lexi is 6, so hard to say with those two. Well, let's go to the kitchen, shall we? Here in the kitchen, so the Copper Kitty, there's a YouTube channel I like called Sweet Magnolias, and she collects copper, and she got a copper cat, and I was like, I had to find one, so I found that on eBay. Then this is a picture of my mom and my aunt, the two most influential women in my life, and they're both in heaven now, and I can't wait to go someday and meet them and see them and spend time with them again. This has measurements and stuff on it, and I got that at a farmer's market here in Fayetteville. These my daughter and I made when she was here. They're beads on copper wire and then raffia, so they look like the corn. Isn't that fun? So, yep, we made those. This is a crock bowl I got at an antique store for $10, and there was nothing wrong with it. I'm like, I'll take it. It's a beautiful brown. This, I believe, came from Walmart. And I put some paper in it to kind of prop it up a little bit more, because I found out when I put some taller things in it that my husband prefers shorter things in it, which, okay, whatever. It's going to be interesting at Christmas because I want to really put a Christmas tree in there. So for 1 month, he might have to suffer with something being taller. Then this is a sugar mold I got off eBay. That's the knockoff of a vintage one, so it's not vintage, but that's okay. I still love it anyway. There's not a super lot of fall stuff in here. I did put this in here. It's been hanging on the door for a while, and it had ranunculus and peonies in it, but there's my little autumn kitty. It says autumn, and that came from Rabbit Hollow Prims, and then some Flinkies. I don't remember, I think I got them at Hobby Lobby, but thought that made fun fall. And then I do have this fall, well, it's not really a fall candle because it's coffee scented, roasted coffee, and that came from Amazon. It's a soy candle. It smells amazing. I have some bread rising. Later I'm going to be baking bread, so it'll smell like coffee and bread. And then if we come this way, I have this little candy dish. That is actually from a pottery place downtown that I painted myself. And it stays that all the time too, because I love fall, so I'll leave it there. Then over here on my, last week, if you saw any of the shorts or videos, I went to a vintage haul and I got this awesome rolling pin for $2, but it wouldn't fit on the shelf, so I just added some hooks at the bottom. And I have some fun random pumpkins. This one I actually made from an old sweater or old pair of socks, and then these two, I'm not sure where I got them, but I thought that would be fun to put there. And now we come into the library, which for me, honestly, even when I don't decorate this room for fall, this room is always my fall room because of the cinnamon colored walls. The color is actually called Spice Cider, and I absolutely love it. With all the books, the record player, the fireplace. So anyway, here's my fireplace decor. This little rag ribbon, I actually made this garland myself. And then these little toadstools came from Hobby Lobby. This one came from World Market. And this picture I made myself. Autumn says, autumn days are here again. Indeed. This, I believe, came from Walmart. And that one came from Hobby Lobby. And this came from an antique store. And these are actually placemats, but I thought they'd make a better garland. So I think last year I just used them without the rag garland, but I kind of like them layered together like that. I think it's very pretty. And I have my pumpkin spice latte candle that I got from probably TJ Maxx or Ross's or Gabe's. I don't know, but I've had it a while and it smells amazing. and I absolutely love it. And I changed out this pillow cover. The pillow cover is a little bit big for this pillow, but I don't care. And I have my fall blanket with the Happy Harvest pumpkins and toadstools. And there's our cinnamon spice doggy, Mika Bean. Mika Bean, who's napping. Hi. Hi, Mika Bean. You need covered up? You need tucked in? There you go. Pitiful pity. Pitiful pity. There's our current stack of to-be-read books, or current reading books, whatever you want to call them. This is my favorite chair in the house, because it's always fall. And then at the stay last week, I got this old hymnal. I thought it was pretty, so I would layer it up. And the sign, I believe I got this last year from Big Lots, Hello Fall. So, and these always stay stacked. This one came from Amazon. My daughter made me this, and my mother-in-law made this. So that is our little fall tour, our fall home. My favorite season of the year, and I'm glad you came and shared it with me. I hope you will come back again soon, friends, for more videos, whether it's home tours or baking or estate hauls, all kinds of fun stuff. Thanks for joining me. Say goodbye, Lenny. Kiki. Kiki. He's like, you're a daft woman.